This is Outback Australia. And for a lot of you watching this for the first time, you'd probably think, when it comes to having a good time, we're a bit limited to choice. And you'd be right.
Hang on. Come on.
Because when it comes to fishing, well, we don't get a lot of real action in that department.
Bloody thong cod.
And when it comes to our boats, none of them are seaworthy. And this is about as close as we get to surfing.
Hey, boy!
But there is one thing we do have in every direction around here that is common and accessible to all of us. Outback Australia's big, long, wide open roads that we can drive our classics, ride our bikes and roll our rigs on in any direction till the sun sets whenever we go. And this is where I come in to invite you into my Outback as I bring you to some of Outback Australia's most awesome rigs, rides, classic cars and fabulous trucks and their awesome owners in Rusty Roads with Sandy Beach.
Hey guys, welcome back. Our first ever instalment of Rusty Roads with Sandy Beach on Beachy. Today we're going to go and knock on the door of a guy who isn't totally expecting us at all. Rumour has he's a cabbie and he drives around pretty much 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, cutting his crust on driving a cab. Who in their right mind would drive a cab that much and then come home to a collection of cars? Like, really? Well, the rumour is this bloke's on an Aladdin's cave of cars and it would make even Jay Leno drool and chomp at the bit. So let's go check this guy out and see if all the rumours are true. This is Rusty Roads with Sandy Beach, the first reveal. Whoa! Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. OMG! Is this the one that the Beach Boys, the daddy took the T-bird away?
Daddy took the T-bird away.
Was that actually about a baby bee?
Well, these are the T-birds came out in '53. There was a few T-birds around, but this was the very first one. And they started off in '55. '55 one was a little bit shorter, a little bit narrower. But this is the last one they built in '57.
A little bit about this car. How did you find it? Where was it? This is obviously something you didn't get at the local car dealership.
No,
tell us a bit about the story.
I've been looking around for a while, about 2 years over in the States, and I wanted the black and I wanted the red inside and I wanted the D-code, which is a 312 motor. They made 3 variations of the white block.
Yep.
And they had to have all the fruit.
Just clarify what fruit is.
The electric windows.
These had electric windows in those days?
Electric windows, electric seats. Okay. Yeah, everything works. You know, this was rotisserie like 3 years ago.
All right, so let me get this right. You actually had it rotisserie when you found it?
No,
or it was already done when you found it?
No, it was done. It was I was lucky, dead lucky. It took me 2 years to find it, but it was situated in Colombo, Ohio. Dear old fella, old vet, 85-year-old fella.
Whoa! That's bacon and eggs. That means that's Aussie for we can eat our breakfast off it. How good is that? Look at this.
This is the 312. So
okay, so yeah, just clarify that 312 as
Y block.
Okay, Y block.
Y block.
How many cc's is this?
This one here is a 312. So you're looking at 3.84, 4 litre.
4 litre. Standard ignition?
Standard ignition. I put the Bitronics electronic in it.
Yep.
Just to boost the spark up a bit. But when you bring them into the country, there's a few things you've got to do. The headlights, because they drive on the other side of the road.
Yep,
you know, you've got to get the Australian design standard lens.
You'll notice it's got white walls. Do you know the history of the white wall tyre?
You got me there, mate.
Yeah!
Was it Coca?
Actually, very few people know about this. So how it goes is, when tyres were first made, what colour's rubber when it comes out of a tree?
White.
Correct. So you might remember back in the early 1900s and the late 1800s when cars were first built, they had white tyres. And that's because they were simply taking a raw product, turning it and creating a tyre out of the known product, right?
Makes sense, yeah.
So what was that doing though? It was leaving what? White streaks all over bitumen roads.
So there were lots of lanes.
Right, so what you had then was an industry saying, we got to stop this. So how do we stop it? Well, we impregnate the tyre with a colour that matches the road surface. Well, that's got to be black. Yeah, but it's an expensive process, so we can only do so much of it. So what they did was they did the outside of the tyre, and they figured, well, this bit here,
Just leave it white.
And hence the white wall tyre.
Baldy, are those drink holders standard?
No, this came with the cars. This is a 2000 edition, this one here.
Okay.
But it's got the Thunderbird emblem on it, so specifically made for this car.
And I see it's an automatic.
It's an automatic, it's a 3-speed, power glide.
The Power Glide,
Power glide. Has the original Town and Country.
Jesus, that's
The
a
horn
horn.
works, yeah, and the Town and Country radio in it. So if you see one of these cars with the Town and Country radio in it, you've got the best.
You got the original item.
You got the original item.
And oh boy, has Mark got something of a treasure trove still yet to reveal of original items. So join me in the next instalment ahead when we unveil another Outback Automotive rare gem on Rusty Roads with Sandy Beach. And please remember to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell.